Oni harnessed the power of corrupted Teru Bosu to bring a deadly drought to the land. Many died of thirst and starvation. Their spirits became Onibi, vengeful apparitions that drained the life from all they touched. The ghosts had to remove the corrupted Teru Bosu to bring rain back to the land. The Oni's warriors stood between the ghosts and their goal.
This is it! Like an eagle.
Nó let's man đâu vậy cần gì mà
I'm doing a search.
No holding back. Right on target.
The path to the first corrupted Teru Bosu was clear. The first step to bringing rain back to the land was done. Laijin, kami of storms and thunder, granted the ghosts a gift. With Laijin's gift, the ghosts could call forth a storm that can extinguish the Oni. The ghosts continued onward to remove the remaining corrupted Teru Bosu and end the drought. The Onibi were drawn to the corrupted Teru Bosu. Laijin's storm would clear a path for the ghosts.
A clean shot. I see prey.
There were more corrupted Teru Bosu in a nearby village. The ghosts knew where to go next. Teru Bosu are simple rain charms made by children in the hopes of good weather. But the Oni corrupted them. The ghosts arrived at their destination, a village once filled with life. Alive no more. They set out to remove the corrupted Teru Bosu from the area.
You're a prey!
This mine is stubborn.
villagers were all worked to death by the Oni's overseer. The ghosts would make him pay for this.
Oh, fire. Okay.
7-4.
More corrupted Teru Teru Bosu remain.
No holding back! Stalked and killed.
Prepare to die.
Better take care of that Teru Teru Bozu.
What's that?
Okay. You want to go down the line?
This is it!
The corrupted Teru Teru Bosu were gone, but the rains did not return. Leijin warned the ghost that the Oni's overseer was to blame. The path opened up that would take the ghost to him.
Okay.
As long as the Oni's overseer lived, the drought would never end.
What's your ear, isn't it?
The ghosts arrived at a small island held by the overseer's cruel grip. But Onibi blocked their path. The only way through would be to remove the last of the corrupted Teru Teru Bosu and bring back the dead.
That's cool.
What's that?
Taken care of.
Okay.
Ring hasn't seen us.
Yeah.
That's a kill.
Nó còn cái đâu mà hiếp vậy?
Down.
I'm in bed.
With the final corrupted Teru Bosu removed, the rains returned, washing all the Onibi away. The path to the Oni's overseer was clear.
Might follow him now.
Enraged by the return of the torrential rains, the Oni's overseer
Vulnerable for your
directed his fury to the
Let's
boats.
end this.
A single ghost remained.
The hunt continues.
You're dead.
one ghost remains.
You'll lose.
Defeating the Overseer and removing the corrupted Teru Bosu weakened the Oni. The ghosts were one step closer to visiting vengeance upon him.
Good. I gotta get more different. Return to lobby. You ain't too that fast, right?
Time to hunt!
Was thinking.
Alright, I'm about here. You ready?
Alright. Let's go here. I'll check on this. Make it good. What is there good?
Furious over his recent losses, the Oni sent enforcers to execute anyone who favored the ghosts. The mangled bodies of the innocent were displayed for all to see and became infected with hatred. These echoes of malice threatened to tear apart the barrier between the realms of the living and the dead. The echoes of malice caused Onibi to reappear, drawn by their hatred. The wind god Fujin revealed an altar knowing the ghost needed aid. The altar granted the ghosts a blessing in the form of Fujin's wind catcher. It could be used to gather nearby onibi, then hurl them at an object, such as an echo of malice. The onibi cleansed the echo of malice, but there were more ahead. The ghosts continued onward, hoping the path would lead them to the Oni's enforcers. More of the Oni's followers appeared. The ghosts realized the onibi could be turned against their enemies. There were many echoes of malice in this village. A massacre took place here. The ghosts needed to cleanse the echoes and rid the village of the Oni's followers.
Mấy bộ heo bọn mày mất đi. Cái xe mấy bộ heo mà chi thế này. Where you Mary from?
How is it?
With the echoes of malice cleansed and the Oni's followers defeated, a path opened before the ghosts. They hoped it would take them to the Oni's enforcers. The ghosts continued, eagerly awaiting their chance to bring the Oni's enforcers to justice. The ghosts arrived at a quarry, intent on tracking down the Oni's enforcers. Once again, they followed the trail made by the echoes of malice. The ghosts were ambushed by a malevolent spirit unlike any they had. Only eluded the ghosts' attacks. They suspected that the new enemy could be anchored in place using onibi from Fujin's wind catcher. The ghosts made their way into the quarry, but the Oni's enforcers were nowhere to be seen. However, there were still plenty of enemies to deal with.
Easy.
Do not let them escape! Look out!
Never expected.
Are you playing one more?
Let's end this!
As the ghosts approached an outpost, they sensed a new presence. It had to be one of the Oni's enforcers.
You hear me a lot better, right? I got a trick. It's bad. I got a trick. War view. When you get Yōtei as well.
The ghost brought one of the Oni's enforcers to justice, but more remained, including their captain. The captain would not go down easily. The ghosts arrived at a fortress held by the captain of the Oni's enforcers. They would use the Onibi once again to cleanse the echoes of malice and defeat the remaining enforcers.
Now Vamos. Alright, easy. You all want to do what? Nigga, this virgin is... No, I have to version of the oh, so what do you get?
That's a kill.
You are skilled.
The fight to clear the courtyard drew out the ghost's prey. The captain of the Oni's enforcers finally showed his face, and the battle to destroy him began.
Let's end this! I see a fallen lord!
I will make sure your death is free.
A single ghost remained.
Don't give up yet!
You're dead.
One ghost remained. With the captain of the Oni's enforcers cut down and all echoes of malice removed, the Onibi were drawn elsewhere. The ghosts stripped away the Oni's power and protections bit by bit. Soon they would face the Oni himself.
Yep. Okay, that one for sure. In the lobby. Creates an area damage, slow enemies who walk through it after. It's going to increase health nearby enemies over. I hear it.
With the Oni's enforcers defeated, the ghosts picked up the trail of the Oni's general. He was a malevolent spirit who blocked the way to the Oni himself. The ghosts learned the general was encamped on a hilltop outpost and set out to find him. As they neared the general's outpost, the ghosts came under attack from a fire spirit. Fortunately, Lai Jin granted them the gift of his storm. It would protect them from the fire spirit's attacks. The fire spirit was vulnerable up close. More fire spirits battled with ghosts with blazing volleys. Fortunately, Lai Jin's storms continued to damage them. wind god Hujin saw the ghost's need and granted them his gift once again. They could use Hujin's wind catcher to gather only and use them to cleanse the echo of night.
Never had a chance.
Someone there?
A clean shot.
The ghosts cleared the outpost, but the Oni's general was nowhere to be seen. The wind urged the ghosts further up the hill. As they pressed forward, the ghosts encountered a deadly new enemy that wielded only as a weapon.
You're a prey!
The Oni's general had evaded the ghosts for now. If the Oni's general wasn't at his outpost, then he was likely at the Oni's castle. The ghosts stormed the Oni's castle, determined to vanquish the Oni's general.
Yeah.
An echo of malice blocked their way into the courtyard. Once again, Hujin's wind catcher would clear the way.
Oh, can you say some more from rock?
general was determined to stop the ghosts, and sent more of the Oni's followers to block their path.
Time to hunt!
Only one ghost remained. One ghost remained. Only a single ghost remained. The ghosts were victorious, but the Oni's general was nowhere to be found. There was still one place the ghosts hadn't looked. A small homestead long thought abandoned. A path opened that would take the ghosts there. The general trained the Oni since childhood. He would never turn his back on his master. The ghosts arrived at their destination. The otherwise unremarkable homestead was covered with Onibi. The Oni's general had to be here.
I trained him to become who he is today. In death, I'll slaughter animals. In death, I'll slaughter animals.
Let's end this! The prey have no chance!
Like the malevolent spirit the ghosts faced before, the Oni's general proved nearly impossible to strike. Only be from ancient swings a single ghost remained. Only one ghost remained.
Should have trained him.
general fell, and the Onibi finally left the realm of the living. Now, the ghosts were ready to strike their killing blow against the Oni himself. The ghosts arrived at the Oni stronghold, ready to avenge all who suffered under his rule. Hujin's Windcatcher and Laijin's Storm were both granted to the ghosts to aid them in their task. The castle was well guarded. Reaching the Oni would be a challenge the ghosts were eager to face. ghosts defeated the Oni's guards, but the castle's main entrance was sealed. They needed to. Perhaps they guarded another way into the stronghold.
That's a kill.
An echo of malice blocked the way forward. It needed to be cleansed using only be captured by Hajin's wind catcher.
Okay.
The ghost entered the first courtyard, only to find it filled with the Oni's corrupted Teru Bosu. They needed to remove it before continuing on.
Let's end this!
One of the ghosts was struck down.
What's that?
A ghost was struck down. One of the ghosts.
I removed it.
Okay. I don't want out of here.
fire spirits rained down upon the ghosts as they advanced. The fire spirits were deadly from afar,
Cut you down!
but vulnerable up close.
I see someone!
Spotted only beekeeper! You are prey!
The path to the Oni was blocked with countless Oni beams. The ghosts had to find a way through. Now, all that stood between the ghosts and their prey was an echo of masks. Fortunately, there were plenty of Onibi nearby to cleanse it. The path to the Oni was clear.
I hear you seek vengeance for when I killed you. You will not find it.
The Oni stood before the ghosts. They were eager to exact their vengeance.
Time to hunt!
Incinerate you all! You will die first! I will put you to the torch! You will burn! I was once a great general. I deserved better than this. Forgive me, Lord Saito.
The Oni's vile flame was finally extinguished. The ghosts had their vengeance, and the lands controlled by the demon were freed.
ยากล่องพี่
จ้าของสวยนะ and this way itself
What is this? Our name.
Yōtei, do you missions on attack yet?
Not yet.
You playing tonight or you doing all Justin?
This
Are you
better.
streaming?
I guess I can play 2 games.
It's 10 o'clock.
Okay, can we just turn here though? I'll be in the audio. It's under the car, but you can still, if you still need that. So yeah.